Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for game two of this exciting World Series. We've got the Atomic Oysters versus the Spiffy Penguins. I'm Heinz, and joined, as always, is my trusty friend, Matitude. Matitude, say hello.
Hey, it's Matitude. Matt with an
Ah,
attitude.
that's what we like to hear. All right. So before this game kicks off, let's go through these lineups, right? I mean, these two teams have been fighting hard all season. We've got on the Atomic Oyster side, we've got Linda Potter, Cindy Chang, Randy Uno, Zenon Estrada, Victor Vaughn, a nice little custom for you there, Debbie Nagasawa, Jack Doyle, another custom, and Holly Franklin. Meanwhile, on the other side, in the Arctic over there, the Spiffy Penguins, we got George Coleman, Vladimir Guerrero, Leah Wayne, Liz Kinghorn, Ruth Prout, Annie Fraser, Matitude's favorite, Ricky Johnson, and Jason Kendall.
Yeah, the Penguins are looking like they got the tuxedo treatment over there, real classy with Ricky Johnson playing first base, Leah Wayne, star of the show. But I think the Oysters got a crack at it too.
Yeah,
Lots of
I
good
mean,
hitting, Xenon.
yeah, I mean, Xenon, whenever he comes up to bat, everyone's got to put down what they're doing. He's either going to hit a home run or, well, not do that, but usually he hits a home run. All right.
Usually does.
What do you think? You ready to get started with these games?
Let's do it. Penguins Oysters, game two.
All right, we got Leah Wayne and Victor Vaughn starting off for each of their respective teams. All right. So we got a 1-1 count over on the to whose side that is. I believe that is the Oyster side because they're no, sorry, it is the Penguin side because they are pitching. And that's a nice K for Leah Wayne to get started. But now let's see how Leah Wayne does at the plate on the other end.
Oh, too much brine on that right hook there.
Oh, yeah,
That was a left hook.
this is some great pitching to start us off. K on each side. Oh, we got a defensive adjustment already. Moving some people around. Oh, Xenon has made contact. Oh, that's going deep, but Coleman should be able to get under it. Oh, he drops it, but Xenon's going too. Is he crazy? He's not. He made it.
Tough
Oh,
break
he's
for
going
Georgie
three.
out there. He's going three.
Oh,
No.
oh, the AI is great. Sickens me. A long walk back over there to the bench to think about what he's done. Get yelled at by Planky in a coach's hat. But a nice
See you
break
later.
there. A nice break there for the Penguins. See you later. I love that. Meanwhile, the Oysters are going to get K number 2. So both sides so far looking to close out the top of the first here and hope to score some runs in their own.
Yeah, I like the pigtail platoon going on over there
Ooh,
with Potter and Franklin.
I like that too. And you gotta love the similarities. But we also got K number 2 from Leah Wayne to close the top of the first there. And it looks like there's going to be out number 3 on the other side as well. So both will be starting at the bottom of the first about at the same time. And here's Claudia to start things off, with Linda Potter starting it off. Here comes Victor Vaughn on the other end. There's a hit from Claudia. That will go through the gap for a single. Oh, and they're going to fumble around a little bit. But the very
That's
smart
how you
Penguins
love.
coach is not going to send them to second for no reason.
That's how you love to start the inning. A
Victor makes
classic.
contact. Victor will not beat out there. Ricky
Oh,
Johnson doing everything on that play, really, if you think about it. Oh, there's a hit from Kendall. Claudia will not get there in time, but Kendall will make it to first. And now, Xenon, that's up. Oh, that is soaring. That's back. He's doing the wall. He's at the wall. He's doing a dance. That is gone. Seeing on
That
the
was a
strata.
floater.
That was indeed a floater. Oh, so that's going to be a nice early lead for the Oysters. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
Leah
you could
Wayne.
say. Oh,
Ooh, that looked like that could have been taken away, but only one strike. She's got plenty of other pitches to work with.
yeah, getting back to the Oysters, just have to get the punt out there. Big Z cracks it open.
That's what you're here for. You got to make those puns.
That's really all I'm here for.
If not you,
I'm
who
the
else?
pun guy. I already used
Exactly.
one.
Oh, a tough strikeout for Leah Wayne. Not able to advance the runner or do anything on that one. Gonna have to
Yeah,
reassess herself
that was a
going
really
forward.
tough heat. It looked
That
strange.
was,
Some
yeah,
raw heat from the
yeah,
Oysters.
dip low. But here's a pitch for Vlad. He will make contact. Is that going to drop? It will, and they tumble. That's going to be single for Vlad, advancing Kendall to second. KO Tool has made contact. Vlad going to
K
let
to
her call and get
Vlad.
on base.
On base.
If anything, this series will tell us not which coach is better, but whether K or Vlad is better. Oh, we have an underground alert from Liz Kinghorn. Linda doesn't know this, but that ball, that's going to hit a groundhog. Ooh, tough K from. Oh, Liz has made contact.
Here we go.
It hits the screen. It will not be a ground rule double. We'll try to advance for a normal double.
Great.
Oh, and they will not make the tag in time. Run scores. That's going to be a run for the Penguins to tie it with runners on still. Ruth Prout going to trust her gut and just try and get on base. Meanwhile, Holly Franklin with the 1-2 count on the other end. Fouls it off. Ooh, tough strike for Ruth Prout.
Yeah, we got Ruth on. We got George Coleman on deck. So we'll see what happens here.
Ruth makes it, and
Oh,
not in time, gets thrown out. That will end the first, but not without putting up a run for the Penguins.
that was tough. I thought Ruth was going to make it, but Potter cast an old cannon arm spell and threw her out. That's all I got with
I
that
just
one.
I just got that. I
It was
just
going
got that one. It was
nowhere.
good. Yeah, no, Linda's got a cannon, and she showed it off for sure. Well, Holly Franklin will make contact. Both runners attempt to advance. Kay, will she get there in time? She will not. But runner makes it to first, fielder's choice. Meanwhile, Leah Wayne making the throw with plenty of time to Ricky.
These AI defenses have been really tough so far. Both teams.
Yeah, both coaches drafted really fantastic defenses. They got fast
Oh,
infields. They've got good arms. Oh,
oh,
that does
Debbie.
not go out for Debbie. Unfortunately, that's going to hit the back wall. But that will be a
Tough
double,
break.
advancing the runner to third. Tough break indeed. But Jack Doyle, with 91 power, they're going to think about it. Are you going to swing, or are you gonna swing away? Or are you going to use one of those nice power ups? Try and get those two runners in.
That's a tough thought. I know many of us have had that tough thought as coaches. You can get a guaranteed 2 runs, but it's one of your best hitters. You want to trust in Jack.
And indeed, they will. As Jack takes it for ball one. Meanwhile, on the Penguins' end, they are 1 out away from closing. Pitching to Randy Uno, who swings and misses. That's going to be K number 3 for Leah Wayne, who's having a great day on the mound. I believe maybe allowing, 0 hits because of Xenon's decision to go to third. And that will put the Penguins' offense back on. Ooh, Jack fouls that one off. 1-2
Ice
count.
in
Will
the
they
veins
stay?
for Leah. That makes sense. They're from the Arctic, these penguins. At least I think that's the type of penguins they are.
They could be the Penguins from Madagascar. We don't know.
Yeah, that's what I.
But that's going to be a nice hit single for Annie on the Penguin side to move things up. The Oysters they're conferring. I think they're having I wouldn't call it a mound meeting. I call it a home plate meeting. They're switching to the line drive swing. Just trying to make contact. Oh, as Coleman pops up. Oh, that is an
Oh,
unfortunate double play
wow.
for the Penguins.
Was that
Annie
Linda
not able to get
again?
back in time. No, that was all their
Yep.
actually I think that was their catcher. Oh, that is some weak contact from Jack. Kendall's gonna run to it. Will he make the catch? He does not.
Kendall, usually reliable up there.
Debbie
That's a
is gonna
good break.
challenge the throw and successfully. That's gonna be 3 runs for the Oysters off that error from Kendall. Hold on, everyone. Ricky's batting.
Drop what you're doing.
The 0-2 count. You just know home runs in the midst. Oh, he's gonna swing at that all day. And it's a foul ball. Oysters are having another meeting deciding what they're gonna do. With Cindy Chang, I believe, at the plate. Who's like Ricky Johnson if Ricky Johnson was faster. And as we can see from that play, Ricky Johnson was not fast enough.
Yeah, he's got that penguin waddle, but he's got to waddle faster. He's got to show off his happy feet.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Kendall just dropping things like nobody's business. Pressure the game getting to him? Maybe. Cindy Chang will make contact. Oh, the pitcher will drop it, and everyone's going to be safe.
Got there.
Including
Wow.
Jack Doyle at second. Leo Wayne still plugging away on the mound there. Getting some nice decisive outs. Trying to do her best to keep her team competitive. And see pop up. Will she get there? Oh, goes over her head. Oh, Randy Uno. We're going to see our first power up hit on the Oyster side. Decides going to do a screaming line drive, and that is gone just over the fence for a 3-run home run. That is going to put the Oysters up 6-0.
That was huge.
Even bigger news: Cindy Chang swung and missed, and she's out. Another nice K for Leo Wayne. Have
Great hit
juice
from
now.
Randy. I don't know how often we see the screaming line drive go over. I haven't seen it too many times myself. That was perfect.
I've seen it happen, but I don't know about this season. It's definitely been a while.
For a 3-run shot, too.
You got to think George Coleman's going to be coming off the mound soon. It's just a matter of when. Victor Vaughn is going to ground it directly to Leah, who will throw it to Ricky to make the final out.
Yeah, let's see if the Penguins can drum up some offense here. I know the Oysters certainly not clamming up under the pressure. See, that's
Nice.
a cross-species pun right there.
Love that. We got both coaches batting.
Yeah, speaking of both coaches, we've had some chatter about the jerseys in the chat, and I was actually thinking about this.
Nice hit from Claudia.
Both have amazing jerseys. Great teams,
They do
great jerseys.
Indeed. Linda gets on singles on both sides. They do have amazing jerseys. The Oyster logo, for those who don't know, comes from soccer. Backyard soccer, to be specific. The Penguins, I couldn't tell you. I would love to ask the Spiffy Penguins. That might be soccer. It might be basketball. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's something entirely different. But regardless, it is a very creative logo. Linda Potter faked him out in the steal. Was never really going to go. Oh, that's a hit from Kendall. That's going far. That's going to go over their head. Oh, off the... Oh, they spike into the ground. Kendall's going to get to second easy. Claudia's going home with plenty of time. The throw will not even come close. And that's going to be another run for the Penguins. And now Leo Wayne, the MVP for the Penguins. See if she's able to do anything in this at-bat. Meanwhile, Linda Potter still plugging away. Only 1K, but no runs allowed is about all you can ask for. That's a deep shot from Leah. Oh, that is gone. The MVP is going to put their team back in it. That's going to make it a 4-0 game. Meanwhile, Kendall, for the AI Penguins, is going to do a nice... He's going to just barely scrape it to first. See if the Penguins can score on the other side of things. But right now,
they're looking good
a 2-score
now.
game. They're definitely looking good. That is exactly what you were looking for from Leah.
Yep, she got the snowball she wanted. Not
Yes, she did.
meatballs around here for the Penguins.
No, the Penguins. Well, it's a bit confusing because they eat fish, and is fish meat? That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about baseball. Oh, that is a nasty pitch on Vlad. But Matt, I do have to ask. Well, while we're on the subject, is fish meat? I don't really know. As there's a deep hit from Vlad into left field. I'm kidding. It's going to the center. Will that get caught? It will. One
Well,
out.
you heard it
And
here first. Vegans don't eat fish, so yes, it's meat. And speaking of meat, there's a it was a little high there, Liz.
yeah, a little bit high. Not able to get the grounder she was looking for. We'll pop it up to the pitcher. And Ruth Prout will look to get on base. It's going to grounder. Will that go around Linda? It will. Victor Vaughn. Oh, great play there. I believe that was Victor Vaughn. Let me just double check.
Yeah,
Yes, it
that was
was.
Victor, and that there's been a couple close ones for the Penguins, but they're still in this thing very much so.
There indeed. As Linda Potter has a nice strikeout against Liz Kinghorn as well. Leah may be racking up the Ks, but will it be enough if their offense can't put up the runs to match the Oysters? The Penguins are also in the fourth, and the Oysters are still in the second with all the timeouts they've had. So they will get out of that and move up to the bottom of the second. But Matt, as you and I have always said, we love people who play their games faster.
There's no bias here.
No bias at all, though.
But it's just been it's been a little different than us. It's been the nature of the game for both. There's been
the
an
Oysters
extended inning for the Oysters over there.
Oh, bad throw from Kennel will allow the runner on there. They're going to go second again with the greed of these Oysters. They turned around though, and Ricky Johnson will make the play all by himself. No help. Good job, Ricky. Zenon. Ooh, fouls that one off. We've got two MVP candidates going against each other right now. One on the mound. Oh! And the one on the mound will make the one at the plate suffer as Zenon will strike out looking.
Tough pitch.
That is a very, very tough pitch from Leah Wayne, but she keeps her Penguins in it by keeping the Oysters off the scoreboard. Meanwhile, Annie Frazier looking to start off this inning by hopefully getting on and maybe scoring another run for them. Both coaches once again at the plate. One of them with a little more power than the other. I won't say which. I'll keep it a nice surprise. It was Annie Frazier. As she will get on for a single. Ooh, KO Tool will take another pitch. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Now comes George Coleman. That will go through for K. That's going to be a single.
Got to pause in the stream.
We got to pause in the stream on the right. Coleman, we don't know what's going to happen on that play. That ball is floating in midair. Must be one of those freeze pitches. Okay, yeah, I thought it might be intentional. There's a hit from Holly Franklin. Kendall will dive, but not in time, as both runners will get on for first and second. So we're going to be kept in suspense about that pitch from George Coleman. Spoiler alert, it is going to be a home run, but we'll get to that later. Debbie Nagasawa hoping to get one over the fence this time.
You know, Heinz, that was our one rule to not reveal the George Coleman home run, and you did it.
Oh, you know, I thought the rule was to do it. I wasn't listening. Off pitch there from Leah Wayne. Debbie is going to stay with the power bat there. And we'll have to swing at that. That's going to be strike three. And now we'll see if Jack Doyle can do something instead. Ooh, foul that one off. Do you feel like it should be Jack O'Doyle instead of Jack Doyle?
That
Oh,
does
that's going to
roll
be
off the
popped
tongue
up.
nicely.
Two going at it. Will they collide? Oh, Kendall's knocked down,
The
but
Oysters.
Vlad will make the catch.
Oh,
And we got George Coleman. I'm seeing double right now. 4 George Colemans. Well, that's not what's going to happen with the other one. He's going to hit it. Round it up to Linda, who makes a unnecessary dive but gets the out. All right, everyone, pencils down. Ricky Johnson is batting.
and we watch as a bat in silence.
We watch in silence. You know how you do a moment of silence? Sometimes this is one of those times. When Ricky Johnson bats, everyone listens. Great eye from Ricky there. Not that I like to root for an AI player, but in general, I like to root for Ricky. Well, he's probably going to get out there, and he will. It was a great try. Okay, we can start talking again because Leah Wayne, the Penguins MVP, is back up. They're going to make some adjustments in the field and on the mound to make sure Leah does not score a run for the Penguins. In comes Holly
That's some
Franklin.
big respect to Leah there.
And I think Leah's feeling the love as she takes a very, very tough inside corner pitch. Strike one. Gonna match it coming from the other side. Strike two.
We're gonna get George back into play here in a second. Will it or will it not be a home run?
Who's to say? Holly will be there to take it, and that will end the top of the third. We'll move to the bottom. George Coleman hits it for not quite a home run. But this time it was not a double play, as Andy's able to get back to the bag in time. It was almost a home run when you saw him hit it. It hit the bat hit the ball right as it often does, and you think, oh, wow, that might be a home run. Matt, I got to tell you, this is one of those rare times that it wasn't. You know what I mean?
And yeah, it's
That's
these moments that
basically a
really
home run for
surprise you.
Ricky, but it's still got. Cindy Chang will outrun the throw. And Claudia will look to keep this going, as that one will be ripped foul. Free strike one. Both teams still with one power up hit, though. Different ones, but they
Interesting.
still have
Yeah.
one. Randy's taking some balls over there while Claudia is taking some strikes. Ooh, swing a tad bit early, and that's going to be strike three. And that will end the fourth for the Penguins. Oh, that hit is going to be fair for Randy. Cindy's going to try to go three. We'll turn around after that throw from Vlad. Oh, and we'll get thrown out going back to second.
That
A
was
great
tough.
throw there from who I imagine can only be George Coleman. That's a little surprising. He may not hit home runs, folks, but he can throw out Cindy Chang. Linda looking to advance her runner to second, maybe get on herself. Kay's going to ground that. That will get dropped, and Kay will advance to first base. You like that little pause I had there? Very dramatic.
Yeah.
No one knew what I was going to say. Oh, Randy with a stolen base after that flubbed throw from the catcher. That will definitely give Linda some breathing room to not into a double play. The Oysters going to take a quick second there to look over everything. And they're back. Linda will foul that one off. Another foul for Linda. We got a full count here for Leah pitching to Randy, and we'll get another K. Oh, Linda will watch that, and she'll have to relive in her head as she goes back and think about what happened on that play. As Victor Vaughn, the fastest but weakest batter, will hope to at just the right bounce to get him. Linda with the weak grounder as well. Runner will advance to second, but Linda will be out at first. Holly Franklin on the AI Oyster side will look to hopefully bring in a run. And I believe they might have a double play. So they, tried to bunt. They should have a power hit. But they're not using it. Victor Vaughn will take a walk. And that is definitely the slowest I've ever seen Victor move. And Holly will strike out, and that will end the top of the fifth on the Penguins side. Gonna add some more runs to their resume. They got one more chance. Zenon, on the other hand, 2 outs. These are the situations you want. You want runners on, and you want Zenon at the bat. This could extend the Oysters' lead tremendously. Both sides taking some balls. Waiting for their pitch to swing at. Zenon will grounder. Unintentionally, of course. And a pass ball at third. Everyone's going to be safe. Although I think Randy might have been safe otherwise. Still had to try in the throw. Kendall working a 3-1 count. Hoping to either get a nice pitch to hit or maybe a walk. And that will be a walk. The Oysters, on the other hand, bases loaded situation. We've got K.O. Toole. Will they use the undergrounder? Yes, they will. Despite being 2 for 2 today, you got to think, I can get more runs. And let's see.
Yeah, play it
Go
safe,
back
take the
to the
automatic
wall.
2. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Zenon's going to try running. K's trying to go to third. And they will get there. That's going to be a triple. Base clearing triple. And it's going to make it a 9-0 game for the Oysters. Meanwhile, Leah Wayne, with 1 runner on, looking to make it a 6-0 game. With Holly working to try and hit K home. Quick 0-2 count for Holly there. Oh. And that is going to be a haunting strikeout for Leah Wayne there.
Yeah, as we say, beware the hooks.
They do say that.
I couldn't do it.
No, you sounded great.
Tough pitch, though.
Holly will ground it. Annie will get the play. And that's going to be the top of the 4th now. The Penguins up to bat. Vlad takes 2 balls there, including that freeze pitch there. There's a nice slow ball, which he makes contact with. That's going to be a base hit.
Great patience there.
Vlad is going
Really
to try to make it to second.
To rally.
Oh,
He went for
Vlad
it.
will get tagged, but the runner will advance to third. Meanwhile, Vlad on the AI side will line it up to Victor. Now you got Liz with a screaming line drive with 2 outs, just hoping to bring in a run. It's going to go to the wall. Kendall should be home, but will Liz get to second? She's going to hold. Claudia's going to ground one to Linda there. We'll get the second out of the inning. And now we've got Ruth Trout with 1 runner on.
All right, now the Penguins need a 2-out march, as we say, the march of the Penguins. 4 runs. Can they do it?
They got their snowball there, but just wasn't in the right spot. And that's going to be a nice K for Linda Potter on the the Oyster side. Ruth's going to swing at that high one. Not able to make contact, and it's going to be 2-1. But we have a pitching change. Out goes Linda, and in comes Jack Doyle. Oh, can Ruth run that out? She will. Runners on first and second. And now we have Annie Frazier with 2 singles already on the day, looking to advance her runners and get on herself. That's going to pop up. But will she get to first in time? She will. They were not covering the bag. They both ran in on it. That's going to be bases loaded. A great job by the Penguins here to really make something out of nothing.
And here he is, the Emperor Penguin himself.
The Emperor Penguin himself, George Coleman. Now, remember when I said George Coleman was going to hit a home run? Remember when I spoiled that for everybody? What if that was at bat? What if I was just predicting the future? I wasn't. He's going to hit one directly to second, and Ruth will just... nothing she can do. They're going to be right there. An unfortunate ending there to that inning for the Penguins, who are now just going to try to ward the Oysters off from scoring any more runs. We've got a bit of a decent timeout over there from the Oysters. We're back.
Yeah, that was a great late rally for the Penguins. Looked like they were starting something special. It's tough, but their AI teams can play well, and maybe you can get something done on the other end.
Maybe. They've definitely had some close hits, some good situations. On both ends right now. Nope, we got the left going, and we got both going. Lee Wayne looking to deliver the final out against Xenon Estrada. There's a pop-up from Jack Doyle. Lee Wayne will move under it and get the catch. Xenon on the other end will hit one up to shallow center. Annie running in on it, as well as I believe that's Coleman.
Yeah, the Emperor out there, they're slipping and sliding across the grass.
He is, but will make the throw in time enough to make the play. As that will be the end of the game for the Penguins. A nice 5-0 win. But Oysters currently have the lead, and we got about an inning and a half to go. As there's a strikeout for Cindy Chang, and we move to the top of the 5th. Now this is where the Penguins here need to hope for their AI counterparts, their severed selves, if you will, to get something going.
I don't think I've ever heard a better analogy for the AI right there.
Thank you.
That's...
As Annie's inning will strike out.
Yeah. Annie F. Annie.
I mean, Linda Potter, not as impressive of a game as Leah Wayne maybe. Not as many strikeouts, but has definitely been shutting down this Penguins offense. They've gone cold. That's all I can say. At least their separate selves have. It's going to be a full count for Liz. Linda's going to target that bottom corner again, and Liz is going to panic and swing early. And that moves us to Ruth Prout. A little hesitation on whether or not to juice. They will. So that Linda can hit the corners even more accurately than before. 2-strike count for Ruth. Then they're going to change it up a little bit. But Ruth will foul it off, stay alive. Ruth will make contact. Jack Doyle moving in. Will they get back to the bag in time? They will. And now we move to the bottom of the fifth, the last chance for the Oysters, if they so choose, to score more runs. We got Randy Uno with her screaming line drive 3-run home run that really put this offense just above and beyond, as well as a single. But they're not looking for any more homers. I think they just wanted to get on base. So they're going for the line drive swing. It's going to go to center, and that's going to be caught by Coleman. Now I'm thinking it was Ruth that threw them out from third, not Coleman. Now that I see Coleman out there making that catch, I think I just wanted it to be Coleman.
Oh, it was definitely Coleman, and I wasn't doing my commentator duties to correct you. I just let you ride with it because I wanted to, add to the lore of the Emperor Penguin himself. But it was definitely Ruth. We'll give her credit for that one.
All right, that's fair.
I'm glad you brought it up in the bottom of the fifth.
What else?
There's that arm.
Oh, will not beat out the throw. A great throw from George Coleman. See, if no one's watching, no one's even going to know we're lying. I know I personally, when I watch baseball games, when I see them just say the completely wrong person, which does happen sometimes, it infuriates me, and I would hate to be one of those announcers.
We won't have that here.
No. We have a little thing called professionalism.
Yeah. Hot off the bat by Victor, like the horseradish you might put on an oyster.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's funny you say that. Now we have Xenon back at the plate again. 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Leah Wayne, I believe, struck him out at their last at-bat, and he's looking to get some revenge. But Leah Wayne is just going to keep attacking that one spot in that bottom corner. But Xenon, he's not backing down. 0-2 count, still looking to swing power. That's a deep hit.
Ooh.
It's up. Oh, that's going. That's going. That is gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, the
Xenon
Penguins
Estrada.
They're fearsome predators. They eat fish. They eat krill. They eat squid.
But we know what
They
they
do
don't
not eat oysters.
They do not eat oysters.
It's emphatic.
And Crazy 8's in the chat. We're going to have to give you a warning to not spam and use all caps. Thank you.
I almost threw off my headphones with that. Leave this broadcast. That kind of antics in the chat.
We got a pitch and change. We have Liz Kinghorn on the mound. KO2 will look to keep this very last spark of offensive drive going. After a big home run, anything can happen. It's going to be popped up. Liz is going to go after it. And will make the catch. So they have a 6-run lead right now. It would have to be a miraculous AI Penguins run here to make it a game.
No better player to start a rally.
They will go there. Oh, and that will go past. They're going to go 2. The elusive George Coleman. Who else? Is going to go 3. Everyone's falling down back there. George Coleman. He's turning.
Coleman is going home.
Did I not say George Coleman would have hit a home run? He did. Exactly how we drew it up. I just didn't say which screen it was going to be on. Wow.
Gathered together all the power of his Penguin teammates. The Emperor himself.
Who else? George Coleman knows he needs to lead by example.
Out there in the outfield, it looked like the flippers were going off. They were getting bounced around like a pinball machine. That was a pinball reference, but now I realize flippers is also a Penguin reference. So there's something there. It's an incomplete thought. Anyways, you get it, right, Heinz?
You did a great job. I got it. So as I said before, with George Coleman being a great leader, the problem is Ricky Johnson is not a good follower. Struck out. We'll see what Lee Wayne. An unfortunate grounder straight to Holly, and that is going to be 2 outs. Vlad with the very last chance. Keep things going. Vlad the Impaler wasn't exactly an emperor.
No.
But he could have been an Emperor Penguin. As that's going to be the last out, as Vlad will ground out. Maybe he's not an Emperor Penguin. That will be the game.
Nothing like capping off a World Series Game 2 with a Vlad the Impaler reference.
Of course.
But in this case, he was the impalee. The Oysters crushed.
Yeah, the Oysters got crushed that one. Or the Oysters crushed that one, I should say.
Well, it was a good game. That was a great game too. There were some unlucky moments, some great defensive plays by the AI Oysters, but I think it's time to move on to Game 3.
I think so too.
Let's see if the Penguins can bounce back. Or the Oysters can keep on shucking.
Nice.
I don't know if that pun is that a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, but they're going to keep doing it.
It's a great thing. Don't worry. But that is going to give the Oysters a 2-0 lead on the series. So the Penguins are going to be fighting to keep it going. Otherwise, the Oysters could close it out right now. All right, we're going to have a switch here as we move over to Game 3. You know what I love about this though? I love the forced background in the computer there. It really makes me feel like I'm there. Like in the woods, but while also watching 2 games of baseball at the same time. You see that there, Matt?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, really? I was just going to guess that exact same thing, but it's a good thing I didn't. Because,
it's no greener place than Washington.
There's no greener place in Washington. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Colorado. Well, Colorado, I know, has got to be green right now with how badly the Rockies are playing. Green with envy of how much better every other team in the MLB is. This is gonna age really poorly when the Rockies go on like an 80-game win streak and win the World Series.
They do have the coolest City Connect jerseys, though. I really like.
They do have very cool City Connect jerseys. But speaking of City Connect, 2 teams that don't have one, the Spiffy Penguins and the Atomic Oysters, are ready for their Game 3. Very cool jersey though, so they don't need it. They don't need one. All right, you ready for Game 3?
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Got it.
Giving you 2 minutes. Oh, what should we talk about for 2 minutes? Oh, you're gone.
We still live? We still rolling?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, we are.
We got to fill the gap then. We can't have 2 minutes.
Do you like oysters? You eat oysters?
I don't eat oysters. It's funny that you bring that up. I mean, it's completely out of the blue, but no, I don't eat a lot of seafood. You can't put ketchup on seafood. You could try. It can work. It'd slide right off that oyster.
And now ketchup on oysters. That's something.
Exactly. If I can't put ketchup on an oyster, why would I eat it?
They're true to the name. I'll give you that.
But I also wouldn't eat a penguin. I gotta
No,
say.
that I wasn't. Hey, you're saying that. That wasn't going to be my next question.
Okay, I thought it was. Just check. Yeah, you eat oysters, Matt?
Oh yeah,
Tell me about it.
that's all I got for that conversation.
No, tell me more. Oh,
There
we're
we
ready.
go.
Okay, perfect. We'll have to put you
We
on
don't have
hold
to
to finish
small
that
talk about
comment.
oysters anymore.
No, this is the big talk. This is what we're actually here to talk about: eating oysters. But we will start game 3.
All right, Heinz. Game 3. Will the Oysters open up and reveal a pearl, a gem of a game 3, or will the Penguins make their spiffy comeback? What do we think?
Ooh, I like to root for a good long series. Although it would be cool to call it the last game of the series. I think the Penguins are playing. They're playing well. They've had some tough breaks. I think this is a game where they really they show why they earned the name Spiffy. They weren't just born with that; they earned that. And strike out from Leah Wayne there, and Holly will look to do the same on Leah, and she will. Leah with some juice already, really thinking about her next pitch. She's going to pitch to Oysters MVP Xenon, who's going to pop it up. Will Leah make the grab? She will. I mean, this really is a strong power 3 from the Oysters. You got your speedy Victor, and then you got Xenon and Debbie back to back. We got a bunt from Vlad, who will not make it in time. Lim is going to throw him out at first. Debbie will line it to Leah, who drops it but will make the play in time. A great play by Ricky Johnson.
Always is.
Always is. So we're
He's
going to
the
move to the bottom of
spiffiest
the
of
first
Penguins.
on the Penguin side. He's a very spiffy Penguin. Claudia's going to ground one up to the shortstop. Holly, who will not be able to make the play. And while Claudia, looking to hit a single or better, on the user side. There's a hit to the shortstop. We're going to get dropped. And Claudia will be safe at first. We got Kendall up on both sides.
Bring it on!
Kendall with a deep hit. Cindy going to chase after it. Will make the grab with third and final out. Kendall working with an 0-1 count here. Like to advance the runner, get on themselves as well. Swing at that outside pitch for an 0-2. Foul that one off. We're going to pull one down the line. But as we see another day, another outside pitch, another hit. That's going to drop. And it will.
Great
That's going to go past.
placement.
Kendall's going to keep going.
That's what Kendall did. He on the season.
Claudia's going home. Claudia with plenty of time. It's going to be the first run of the game for the Penguins.
That's a double.
Yeah,
He's
into the
a
series.
team leader in doubles on the season for Jason.
Really? Nice. Look at you adding facts.
I'm out of puns. We're moving on to facts.
Oh, Oh, a great hit from Leah, but that is going to just go foul. We've got both MVPs up to bat right now with Xenon and Leah. Xenon with 2 strikes, Leah with 1. Xenon's going to pop one up. Oh, this is dangerous. Great hit from Leah, by the way. Oh, Victor will just make it back to first in time to avoid the double play. With a great double from Leah, that will bring Kendall home. Make it a 2-0 game. The Penguins are going to stack their lead.
Back-to-back doubles. They are feeling it. Can they do one more with the Impaler?
We'll see. They're switching back to line drive. K. O'Toole with a big shot on the other end to Vlad, who will make the catch. And it's going to leave to Holly Franklin. Vlad will take that pitch for 1-1. Ooh, Holly's going to strike and miss. Victor will have to go back to first. They're going to lose his deal. Holly's going to ground it straight to the pitcher. Will she get on the bag in time? She will. First and second. And up comes Debbie. Two outs, runners on. Again, another play you want to have up in this situation.
Believe it or not.
Working a full count. Ooh.
Ooh.
Tough pitch there from Linda. And a strikeout Vlad.
Debbie Nagasawa on the season, the highest slugging percentage on the Oysters. Higher than Big Z.
Really?
Yeah, so we're looking to see a big hit here. Maybe knock in both those runs, try to hit one out.
We've got two runners on here for the Penguins. Liz is able to sneak out a grounder single. And they're going to attempt to advance everyone with Ruth. It's going to be hit down the line. Will Ruth outrun it? She will. Everyone advances.
Bases loaded both games.
We've got Jack Doyle and an equally good power hitter, Annie Frazier.
Two huge moments for both
As
teams.
the Oysters are going to take a look to see what they want to do. Annie Frazier already holding the elusive undergrounder bat. And it's going. It's digging a hole. Is that going to go to the fence? Will not go over. Runners get to keep advancing. They're sending Ruth. That could be a base clearing double. And it will be. The Penguins already matching their final score in the last game with 5 in just the first inning. And that's going to switch Linda off the mound after doing so well in the last game. In comes Jack Doyle. With the Emperor Penguin himself at the bat. All right, the Oysters are back. They thought about it. 2 outs, bases loaded. They're going to let Jack Doyle swing away. Bold choice, but sometimes you just gotta trust your good players, right?
I love the trust. Got a good pitch. Decent.
It's going.
Power.
Oh,
decent lift.
Will they catch it? They drop it. Jack's going too. They're sending everyone. Annie Frazier runs away from the ball. Could have made that throw if she was there, but she was not. That is a base clearing double for Jack Doyle to put the Oysters at 3. And would you look at that? With 2 runners on, Ricky Johnson.
I tell you what, if George Combs was in center field and not pitching, he would have caught that one, but JR is smiling at his Oysters there. Trusted in the player. Got the double.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta trust in your players. Cindy Chang with an 0-2 count. Will she get on? Oh, Ricky Johnson gonna strike out. And so will Cindy Chang, and that will end the bottom. Nope, actually, my mistake. The Penguins are still going. Claudia is up.
Good weight, but right at Jack.
Now that'll do it. Penguins with a nice early lead, but the Oysters not trailing too far behind. And they still have all their power-ups. Penguins just have the screaming line drive. You know, I wish we could show clips. I wish we could show highlights from previous games like they do in the MLB sometimes. So every time George Coleman came up to bat, we could show that that home run.
Inside the Parker.
It's not every day you see something like that from a player who normally would never do that. KO Tool's gonna bunt. But Vicky Johnson there to make the play by just standing there at first and catching it. Phenomenal. Ruth Prout with a hit that might gap. And gonna go 2 for some reason. And the slide will not work. Oysters back up to bat.
Alex, you mean we don't have the budget for CGI transitions, live editing of highlights? We don't have that? We were told. We only did this
Nice hit
because
from
we were
Randy.
told. Oh!
Oh, Coleman with the gold glove play in center field to make the catch. Let's watch that highlight on the board. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Coleman really doing it all.
Bring it on!
Nice hit from Kendall. Good job with shallow left for a single.
Hey, hey. ESPN in the 70s was pretty cool too. No, but this team, Alex, you and the team do it amazing with this stuff. We're just happy to be on here to watch these two great
deep hit
teams.
from
Speaking
Leah
of
Wade.
great,
That's up. They're at the wall. They're not going to get it. That is gone. Leah Wayne extending the lead to 7 with a deep 2-run shot into center field.
and I'll do it for you. Boom, boom, boom.
Finish it.
I can't.
That's right. You tried your best. And Linda Potter, equally as exciting, got on base with a single.
I'm seeing a rally here for the Oysters. We got Victor up, Linda at first, and you know who's coming up next.
Now I know. The man himself.
Perfect placement.
Linda will be safe. Ruth not able to make the throw in time. You know, Coleman would have made it, though. We all know that, though. We saw it.
We all know that, yeah. It doesn't even have to be said.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fill up the empty space. Oh, nice hit from Vlad. It's going to be a single to shallow left. Xenon is going to work this at bat with an 0-1 count.
Yeah, being patient, waiting for his pitch. Tough
0-2.
pitches so far, though.
The Emperor Penguin does not want to leave the mound. He wants to keep going.
And there's a reason why, and that is not it.
That is going to go over. Xenon. A 3-1 shot. Deep into left field. It's another home run from Nick Castellanos.
Oh, big see you later. And they're down 1 now with that one.
That's definitely gonna make it a game. For Ruth Prout. She says the Penguins offense, they're not done yet. He's gonna ground one up. First baseline. Oh, they will attempt to go second instead of making that. That is an error. Not an error, but a choice that is going to haunt her AI brain whenever she gets reactivated after this. Holly Franklin, or Linda Potter, whoever that was, just a really rough decision as Annie Frazier is ready to use her second power up of the game with bases loaded. That's up. That could go. That could go. Oh, it's going to hit the wall.
Dropped at the end, but that's going to be 2 runs for sure.
It's going
to be close.
to be close.
Third.
Ruth will be safe. That's going to be a double. 2-run score. Runners in second and third. No outs. As the Penguins shoot up to 9 runs with the Emperor himself. But that's going to do it for all the power-ups for the Penguins. The Oysters still holding on to both of theirs. Just waiting for a better situation.
Could come into play later down the line in this game.
Oh, Coleman is going to pop it up. Will not get caught, but will get thrown out at first. An inside pitch for 3-1 count on Holly. And up next we have Ricky Johnson. See what this guy can do. As Holly Franklin will work a walk.
Emperor. Ricky Johnson is King Chill. His Royal Iceness.
Oh, that's up. That's going to go over the
His
first
Royal
baseman.
Iceness.
It will not make
Oh.
it to the bag in time. The throw from Xenon. We'll stop him. But Claudia, a bit more of a reliable bat here. We'll look to get one of these two in, if not both. Debbie's going to hit one. It's going to go to center field. Coleman under it. And we'll make the catch. The Oysters consistently scoring 3 runs an inning. So hit from Claudia. That's up. They're running towards it.
Could be trouble.
And we'll make the play. Leah Wayne with the catch in center field. At least I believe that's Leah Wayne. Oh, no, my mistake is the Oysters. So that would be Debbie Nagasawa. That's the problem when, like, a player can only look like 6 different people. You see someone, you're like, yeah, that could be Xenon, but could also be Scotty Roth. The possibilities are endless.
Oh, I never confused those two.
Well, I mean, when they're batting, sometimes you're like, hey, I'm sorry, is that Scotty Roth or is that Xenon Estrada? I can't tell. It's interesting watching both of these different pitching rotations here, as the Penguins seem to want to do it all with Leah, and the Oysters like to switch it between primarily Linda, Jack, and Holly Franklin. But you know, sometimes that works. They love to have Holly on Leah, and they're going to try again. They want Holly to get K number 2 on Leah. Just keep attacking that inside corner with those hooks that they know she can't hit. We'll attempt the bunt, but not successfully. We're going to go for that corner again. That's a hit from Leah. But Linda at second base, ready to make the play.
She does it all.
The Oysters will get out of the top of the third. She really does do it all. She pitches and she plays second base. That's everything. And she sometimes hits. Cindy's going to work a full count there. And we'll swing and miss at that dotted corner from Leah Wayne. And we're going to move to the bottom of the third in both. These two games seemingly keeping on pace with each other.
Bring it on!
All right, Kendall started a couple rallies. See if you can do it again.
Jack Doyle leading off. Gonna just get anything. 1-2 count. Both players are working with 2 strikes. We'll have to protect the plate if needed, as both will foul it off. Jack is going to grounder it unintentionally to Leah, and Ricky will make the play first. Kendall will ground it to third, but will make it to first in time, going to beat out the throw from none other than, you know, I don't know who that was. Probably Ruth Prout.
I think it was Victor Vaughn.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Ruth Prout's on the other team. And now we've got Leah Wayne to bat again. Already with a home run and a double. Ooh, a rough pop-up. Kendall's got to be ready to turn around if needed. But the drop,
doubled
that's
up.
going to be a rough double play for the Penguins. It could lead to some runs on the Oysters AI side that you do not want to see. But they had a double play last time, and they didn't get punished for it. Let's see if I can remain true this time.
Still got a solid 9 runs. They could still do some more
Nice hit from
damage.
Vlad. Oh, but going to be caught by Cindy Chang.
Back-to-back tough breaks, but they're still way out ahead.
There indeed, they got a nice 3-run lead. Cindy with a tough break there.
3's not a lot, but you can count on the AI George to maybe hit 1 or 2.
That's true. Probably 2, if we're being realistic. But sometimes he has his off games where he only hits 1. Randy can make contact there up to Kendall, and will beat out the throw. That's going to be a single. We have an ad break sponsored by Oysters.
I don't think they can hear us.
I know, this is just for you.
Oh,
Oh,
do the ad, Heinz. Do the ad.
Today's game is sponsored by Delicious Oysters. Have you tried putting ketchup on them? You shouldn't.
God, and they gave you free lifetime supply of Heinz for that spot?
I know, right? I could swim in it. Right now I have a pool out back and I've just been filling it with Heinz ketchup for like years. It's almost full. There's always a reason for everything. Listen, I got to work my sponsorship somehow.
Certainly is.
That's what they tell me.
What's the second most popular Heinz product?
Probably mustard.
Yeah.
It's got to be mustard. I feel like relish. Nice.
That's great.
I can't imagine relish ever wins those races. And you can add me to that list.
And just to say, baked beans was number 2. You're both wrong.
If only there was a baked beans themed backyard baseball team. Maybe next season.
I'll tell you what, if
Vaughn with
George
a weak
Coleman
butt.
hits another home run today, I will change my username to Baked Beans.
I'm gonna hold you to that, and I'm gonna pray that happens.
Well, for now, let's just watch Leia versus Xenon here. No fear with Leia, just picking the pitch fast, throwing it in the corner, knowing what she's doing.
Oh,
there it is.
Fireball.
Did I do it?
You should.
Fireball. Okay, I can't do it.
What do you mean? Wasn't that just a soundboard?
Yeah, that's for the listeners that don't know the soundboard that I'm trying to repeat with my voice.
Crazy Eights just typed it. Although it should be noted, he's on thinner ice than these Penguins here after that outburst where he was yelling in the chat.
Dude.
He's still cracking up about it. Cindy Chang, will pop that one up. Will anyone get there in time to catch it? Oh, a diving play by the catcher.
KO Tool diving.
Victor Vaughn going to use the undergrounder here with these 2 runners on and 2
I think
outs.
that's smart. 2 outs.
Luke Pratt will not be safe getting to first.
See if Victor can pull into a triple here if it's not over the fence.
We'll see. He does not have the fastest people in front of him, but that will be over the fence.
It's a double. Take the runs and continue with Big Z.
A home run here from Xenon. Chance here to take the lead. Can he do it? As Xenon in right field will make the play to in the bottom of the 4th there. Penguins with a strong start, 9 runs in 2 innings. Without the power pits, they've been struggling to get good situations here. It's been definitely struggled to get Lee Wayne off the mound. Xenon is working a 2-1 count right now. Still a screaming line drive on deck, but they're going to trust him, as we'll take that for 3-1. McKenna will make it out on the Penguin side. Take that pitch, and that is going to be a walk. Bases loaded. Leah Wayne not up to the task of Jimmy Zenon.
That could be a good or bad thing. I don't know.
0 for 2. I have to imagine they're going to discuss, but I think they're going to go a screaming line drive here. Get the runs while you have the bases loaded. Meanwhile, Gold Glove KO2 here. No 2 count. Is going to hit one. Dropped by Claudia and should be safe for a single. KO2 with his screaming line drive on hand. 0-1 count. Randy Uno with the crazy bunt. If you remember, they did have the double play. But Claudia, looking to make the throw at third, will not happen.
Vlad came all the way to third on that one.
KO2 looking to 2-1 count. And there it is. Slap down the left field line. Not over. Is going to hit the fence. Will advance the runner to second. But will score 2 runs. And we have not a tie game because the Oysters scored.
They did. And that now my punt or my joke is alluded to the pie that is on the spiffy Penguin. It's not what we have. In fact, the Penguins need to get one more.
Leonard Potter is going to strike out there. And the Penguins will move into the bottom of the 5th and hope to make up for that run they just gave up. And who better than George Coleman? I can think of a few people. Tough break there with that hit. Ricky looking to get his first of the day. And Holly looking to move those runners along. Both coaches now are out of power up hits. They will have to rely on the strength and the character of who they have. That's a nice shot from Holly. Vlad's going to chase it and will make the grab. Oysters, I'm telling you, consistently 3 runs an inning. 3 in the first, 3 in the second, and you're not going to believe this. 3 in the third. Ricky's going to hit one down the line. Oh, Victor's going to dive, but Ricky will outrun the throw. Great hustle from Ricky. Keep the inning alive. Now we got Claudia. 1 for 3, looking to make a little bit more of a splash right now as the Oysters are going to make a defensive change here. Pitching substitution. Holly Franklin for Vladimir Guerrero. You know, I bet this guy will have a great son who's going to be really good at baseball, maybe even better than him. Oh, Claudia is going to strike out looking there. Tough pitch from Jack Doyle. And there's a deep hit from Vlad on the other end. He's going to chase it, but it's just going to be a single. Kendall's going to pull one. Victor will fall, and the Penguins are still alive. They're still breathing. 2 runners on, and Leah Wayne, MVP, 2 for 3 in the day with a home run and a double, and Vlad advancing to second on the other end. Kendall with a chance to hit him home.
Well, they got Leah up, waiting for her pitch.
We'll take that for a 1-1 count. Jack Doyle seeming like she's just going to keep attacking that, and Vlad will get out going to third on the other end. So the chances of the AI Penguins scoring in this inning are looking slim.
The Penguins.
Swing and miss for a strike 2. It's a 2-2 count. Still holding on to that power bat. Oh!
That's tough.
From Jack Doyle. not able to get to not able to channel her inner Penguin there. The Oysters will shut down the Penguins' offense on the other end as well. Moving to the bottom of the fourth.
That is a bit of poetry if the Penguins season ends on a big freeze, but they still have a chance here.
They're down by 1, but the AI Penguins have 2 more chances to score. Debbie will get thrown out. Great play by Ricky Johnson. The Oysters also with a chance, 2 chances, put up some runs of their own.
We'll see. It looked like she had that big freeze. It really did. Just so close.
Very, very close. You hate to see that. Victor Vaughn will not make it the first in time, and that is going to be the end of Game 3 for the Penguins. Down by 1 run. And Leah Wayne really trying to make sure the Oysters don't score anymore. 2 outs already. Cindy Ching with an 0-2 count. Trying to keep this alive, trying to get some other batters up. Found that one off. Oh, going to take that pitch, or sorry, swing at that pitch, and that is going to be a strike. Leah Wayne ending the scoring run for the Oysters, leaving them with nothing that inning, keeping their team in the game. We've got Liz Kinghorn. There may not be a King Penguin, but maybe there should be.
Well, the Penguins have to swim upstream, but this batter, Liz Kinghorn, led the Penguins in average of the season, 750.
750 is very impressive.
Great average. Let's see if the innie can.
We're going to foul that one off. Take that one for a ball. I mean, if Liz gets on base, that could mean a lot. You know her speed. You know what she's capable of. All she's got to do is not hit it directly to Holly. Working an 0-2 count to a full count.
Really pitching careful.
Holly trying not to. Oh, we'll catch the corner, and Liz will be caught staring off into the distance. And that's. And we got Ruth Prout, who is facing the wrong way as these inside corner pitches are just going to keep coming in. But Ruth will make contact. Going to try to run that one out unsuccessfully as Holly will make the play. And now, can we get a replay of that George Coleman home run?
Just imagine the beauty in your mind.
There's one player. Replay machine broken. All right, that's fine. We'll describe it to you. Coach Coleman hit the ball. He ran all the way around the bases, and he was safe at home. Holly Franklin will not be fooled by him again. She's going to pitch very, very carefully and send Coleman back to the dugout. Oysters still with one chance to put some more runs up, take some pressure off their defense. But will Leah Wayne yield? Ball's up. Coleman not able to make the grab. It was a little bit out of his reach, and Randy will be safe at first. Linda Potter, as we all expected, 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. And keeps his drive going. Take that one for strike one. It's a 1-1 count.
She's looking for an inside pitch here to rip down the line.
She's not going to
Taking
go.
those outside
Leah
pitches.
Wayne is still attacking the outside there. It's a 1-2 count now. Still getting ready to run with the hit. And Linda will do exactly that. Push it
She
down the
got
line.
what she wanted.
Ruth Kraut will get the out at second. Annie Frazier attacking in time. But Linda will make it to first. And now we have speedster Victor Vaughn. Make contact on that zigzag pitch. And Leah Wayne will get Linda out at second and allow Victor to make it to first. And now the man of the hour, Zenon Estrada. 1 for 2 with the home run. Like I said, he either hits home runs or he doesn't. We'll see.
That's prime analysis right there.
You can't ask for better analysis than that. I take that pitch for strike one. High, but going to catch the zone a little bit. 1-1. That one going to catch as well for a 1-2 count. Zenon, he's unrelenting. He's keeping that power bat on. And he's going to watch as that goes into the bottom corner for strike three. Leah Wayne.
Tough pitching from Leah. They needed it. Let's see what we can do here.
And now we've got the wizard themselves, Linda Potter, as the closer. Try and shut down the rest of this offense.
And Expelliarmus, the Penguins, out of the World Series.
I couldn't have said it better myself. it is a spell. No, you're right. Expelliarmus is indeed a spell. So Linda Potter starting with Ricky Johnson, who's going to pop one up. Victor will chase it and make the easy grab. Next we have Leah Wayne.
2 outs away, but this is the one you want up.
This is where they're going to have to put in make some defensive adjustments here to make sure Leah Wayne does not get on base. 0 for 2 with the strikeout. A contact on the first, but there's going to be foul ball or 1 count.
Leah Wayne, 18 home runs on the year.
18 is quite impressive. That's going to be dotted in the corner from Holly. 1-2. Leah had nothing to do but watch. Foul that one off. And she will watch that one too. Strike 3. Holly Franklin and the Oysters are 1 out away from winning the World Series. But first they have to get through the Impaler.
This is it, everybody. You've been waiting for this.
Holly
Can
a little
the
tired.
Oysters do it?
Who's maybe change?
Linda's closing out the season.
Linda was closing, and then she wasn't, and then she was again. Sometimes that just happens. That's just baseball. They got no juice. They got 5 power pitches. Whether they use one is to be determined.
You know, I'm surprised we didn't see one against Leah, but I like the confidence there.
I love the confidence. I love coaches that, oh, we got contact. Kay is going to run under it. Bit of a big circle.
Vlad
We'll
to Clay.
Oh! Kay will
Oh!
drop it. Vlad going second. He's safe. We have a runner on.
Wow, we almost had some more poetry there. Vlad to Kay to end the World Series, but they've got a chance.
Claudia Villarta. Take that pitch for strike 1. A base hit from Claudia could send Vlad home.
Do they have a power up?
I don't believe so. Ooh, just off the corner there for an 0-2 count.
Pitches.
And they're going to throw straight heat. And not in time.
They've done it!
The Oysters have cracked the code and have won the World Series in 3 games. really a phenomenal series between the both of them. This game could not have been any closer.
That great
Even with
performance by both teams. Penguins really fought there.
the Penguins fought very, very admirably, but in the end, Penguins don't eat oysters. I think that's what we kind of figure that's what it comes down to, right?
That's what it comes down to. But it really was just the Oysters showing off their pure perfection. Had nothing coming after that.
I like it though. I like it.
No, it was not a shell slide. It was a close 3 games.
Very, very close. But the Oysters, out of this world. You know, I'm saying that because atomic, of course, means nuclear power, but it looks like a galaxy behind them. You know what I mean?
It does, and they did play out of this world. You're right. It's time for them to celebrate the inaugural 2002 World Series, huh?
Yeah, it's first ever O2 champion. Big congratulations to JR and to George for making it as well. Great series between the two. And I'm not sure exactly how it works, but maybe we'll see you both in 01, but I think definitely JR.
Yep. Congrats to you both. Awesome season. Oh, yeah.
This does tend to be past JR's bedtime, but you never know.
Isn't it fun when we all know each other's bedtimes?
I just know from when we stream, like, who's usually awake and who's not. JR was awake once at this time because I was messaging him something about the soccer league, and he responded immediately. I was like, "Whoa, you're up?" And he said, "Yeah, I know, right?" All right, Matt. Any closing thoughts that have not already been said, or ones that have been said and you just feel like repeating?
Again, like I said with my puns here, it's no aw shucks for the Oysters. It's time to celebrate. They won it all. They played really, really well, but it's not to say that George and the Penguins didn't. I like that team a lot. They had a couple tough breaks, like you said, Heinz.
Hmm.
It just comes down to those couple plays, and to end your season deep in the Arctic on a big freeze, that's tough. But they had their moments of heat. They had their glory throughout the season, and they will be back. I guarantee it. But no, congrats again. Final thoughts from you?
Well, you took about all the words I was about to say, but
That's my only job.
Fantastic series from the both of you. Watching Xenon versus Leia was just pure cinema. Some great at bats there. It was either a home run or a strikeout. It felt like almost every time. Or those were more the Leah pitching to Xenon, but that was most of Xenon's at bats at that point. Both MVP candidates going head to head, and if they weren't the top 2 candidates, I don't know who else was, because they both were playing like MVPs. And it's a shame that Ricky Johnson couldn't hit more home runs, but there's always next season.
And hey, that George and George connection might be something special to watch in future seasons too.
It might indeed. I think George might have found a special player, like how Nate Tastic.
You should not be named. All right, congrats again.
Oh, sorry, I went out there. I think you lost everything I said.
Yep,
But
you're
yeah.
back.
I don't know where I got cut out, but Matt, thank you for joining me. And yeah.
Thank you, Alex, and great game, JR and George. We'll see you next season.
Great.